Tropical depression Caloy likely will be named the Chaba over the course of the next 24 to 48 hours out here towards the west of Luzon, southeast of Hainan. There's your center of circulation with this storm system, but still the big thing with it is just that overall broad circulation with it. Winds extending well away from the center of circulation. Max gusts right now about 55, gusting up to 65 kilometers per hour. Still considered a tropical depression, not quite a tropical storm. Thus, it is only called a Caloy. That's the Philippine Meteorological Agency, Bagasa's name. If JMA does upgrade it, the WMO will recognize it, and that's when it becomes a internationally named storm, Chaba. I know it's confusing if you're new to the Western Pacific, but if you're out here in the Philippines, that's what the Philippines call it. Chaba is what everybody else call it. Simple point. All right, so moving off towards the north and west, embedded with the monsoonal trough. As you can see with JTWC's track here, these areas here, this line towards the north and towards the south, that's the 35 knot wind threshold. Absolutely wide wind field within. That's very common with these monsoonal type gyre setups. You also have a very wide moisture flow as well coming in from the south and west. So we're looking at gusty conditions as far south as places like Cebu out here, northwestern Mindanao, not to mention even moisture pulling in all the way down towards Borneo, believe it or not. So pretty large storm system here. And on top of that, we have another tropical area, Invest 98W, located towards the south of Okinawa. Also keeping a close eye on that. Big thing Saturday into Sunday for our friends out there in Naha. Military might be celebrating the 4th of July. Messy conditions there in your forecast. But look back towards the west, Hainan, even into Hong Kong, the right side of Caloy, probably Chaba by that point. Moving on shore, bringing absolutely nasty conditions. Not typhoon strength winds, tropical storm strength, but you know, enough to cause some localized flooding, maybe down some trees right near the immediate coastal areas. But this is going to bring a load of rainfall further inland there across Guangdong as we look ahead, maybe even making it far north as Yangtze River Basin. So definitely plenty of rainfall there into southern areas of China. But look at the monsoonal flow back towards the south. That's the big thing for the Philippines. They're going to be looking at the moisture buildup kicking in across even Mindoro. Manila's been missing out on most of it, but I know it's been stormy into Subic, out towards Pangasinan, even further towards the north and west along immediate coastal areas of Region 1, still looking at more showers, and also in the southern Taiwan on that note as well. But there's your overall broad circulation with that inflow kicking in across Palawan over towards northwestern Luzon. Actually, let's take a closer look here. Talk about this. There's Subic right there, and you can see what I'm talking about. That onshore flow continuing to kick in. Now, here's the good news. By the weekend, the winds are going to start to shift just a little bit from the southwest towards the due south. So that's going to actually take that moisture flow and not hit the mountains direct on as we go ahead into Saturday over towards Sunday. It means less orographic lifting and less of a risk of those torrential localized downpours. So good news, at least with that. But here's a look at Friday's forecast. Showers for pretty much everybody here across the Philippines, even extending towards northern areas of the country. Of course, northern areas of the country. Subic, Baguio, 21 degrees only. Pretty chilly there for you. Even over towards the northwestern Luzon, still looking at more scattered showers here to wrap up your work week. As always, be careful if there are flood waters in your area. I know we get flooding here across the tropics, and especially when we're talking about tropical systems, but you know, don't let your guard down. That's the key thing. Plus, a big thanks for everybody that does help out on this channel. If you do want to check out our Patreon, it means the world. It helps keep these updates going, and hopefully we can help you guys out and help other people out with these. You can donate just $2, $6, or maybe even $10 a month. It really does make a difference. As always, though, thanks for watching, and of course, stay safe out there.